This is so incredibly ridiculous. Johnny Girl of Johnny Girl Sound Therapy in the Healing Arts Studio here. I am really excited because I got a toy today and I wanted to unbox it. But I guess there's like a backstory. And the backstory is there's a lot of words. But basically, I've been struggling with my ability to work with technology in a way that feels authentic to the sound healing that I'm wanting to do. I've developed a bit of a following within my community, which was a priority for me and really excites me and is very important. But then there was another element in which I wanted to be able to connect with people outside of my community, utilizing technology. And so I built this whole area on my website where folks would essentially be able to have access to recorded sound baths that I've generated and put up and made available. But it's just been such a struggle, and it's wild because the program and the area, it's called a member area. The members area has been set up for a year and a half now, and I still haven't been able to get it together because I've been trying to figure out the sound element. So how you're hearing me right now, I'm using the Rode microphone, and so this is a lav mic, and then I have the mic connected to my camera, and so like you're able to hear, hopefully if I hooked it up right, it's been a while since I've connected it, but hopefully you're able to hear, you're hearing me directly from this mic. And I just ran into a bunch of issues with this because I really want to be able to control volume a bit more. And so what I was doing was I bought this lav mic, and then I bought the Rode wireless setup thing, which has been really great. But it limits me in my ability to sing in my sound baths, which is really important. It's an important element for me. But the way that this microphone is designed, it's specifically designed to pick up vocals. So then there would be issues if I were trying to play with different bowls while wanting to sing. So most of my recorded content was me without me singing, which just didn't feel like me. And so I've been just like sitting and meditating and trying to figure out what is missing, or how to do a better job of representing what it is that I offer to my community and hope to offer to a wider range of folks. So I did some searching, and I think I found it. I think I got it. And I'm a Shure girl. In my other life, I'm a jazz vocalist, and we use in-ear monitors. I'm in a vocal group, and there are 3 other vocalists and myself, and we use in-ear microphones or in-ear monitors, which allow us to control what we're hearing when we're performing in the spaces that we perform in. And our in-ear monitors are Shure. I've always been singing on Shure betas and SMs, and so I went digging and I found this setup, and it has all of my hopes and dreams riding on it. So I wanted to do a good old unboxing. So this is the Shure GLXD with the dual band, and then you can get it in a couple. There are 2, well, actually there are more than 2 options. There are several options actually. but I ended up going with the SM35, which is a cardioid condenser microphone, and it's kind of more leaning towards the unidirectional mics versus like omnidirectional. And so through all of my research, and you know, I've been singing on Shure microphones for decades now, which is wild to say. And so, you know, a lot of the microphones that I was finding for headset mics were omnidirectional, which meant it would pick up, you know, around the microphone, multiple angles. And I really wanted something that I could sing into and know that it wasn't working hard to pick up the sounds around me, because those sounds around me will be singing bowls and chimes and different things. And so I was really looking for something that would just be picking up the voice. And I think that this is it. It's the, as I was saying, the GLXD dual band with the SM35. And I said there are other hookups and options, but this is what I needed for my sound therapy practice. And so it's the digital wireless body pack system. So everything that I need is supposed to be in this box. And I hope that that is indeed the truth, because like I said, all my hopes are riding on this thing. So I'm gonna do, as I said, an good old 90s old unboxing. We weren't doing unboxings in the 90s, but we really started to, wait, maybe we were. I don't know, but we really leaned into it in the zeros. So I opened the box and I have this card, which has a QR code, which will help with product videos and setup and everything. And it's so funny, when I was doing all of my research, I really struggled to find any kind of information or recommendations for that included the words sound healing, sound therapy, singing bowls, wireless microphone. I couldn't find that anywhere, and I did watch a lot of videos and like anything I could find on the different options, because there are also different levels to the wireless systems. There are a couple, there are a couple different tiers, and so I kind of went with the tier that felt most appropriate for what it is that I need or believe I need. And so yeah, I wanted to unbox. So as I said, there's the card, which no comment on paper waste. And then another thing that's great about it is that it comes with a Shure case, a carrying case, which is great if you intend to do any kind of traveling. And it's I mean, it's pretty compact, I would say. And then I'm not the most organized human. And then, let's see, opening the box, we get instructions. We get more instructions, and then, yeah, this is the user guide. I'm just gonna hold it like this, and hopefully you can see everything. So this would be that battery. This would be the receiver. Oh, she's cute. She's really cute. This was a Christmas gift to myself. And I just was like, you know what are you waiting for? That's my question to myself quite often. What are you waiting for? All right, so the cool thing about this battery that goes into the pack, this is the pack here, and it's about comparable to the pack that I use. Weight-wise, it's about at the same weight as the pack that I use for the in-ear monitors with Sage, so that's fun. Oh, I'll come back to you because I'm scared. And then, let's see, we just got our power adapter, 2-prong, and yeah, this is the power source. And so I don't know, I haven't read the instructions, but I believe what I will be doing is plugging this guy in here. That makes enough sense. Yep, quite intuitive it looks like. And okay, so I've got, to recap the real instructions, a bunch of other things that I don't think I'll ever open. Then the power source, and the battery, receiver, and that is all that's in this guy. And I love, you know, I don't know. The 3-year-old in me is really drawn to the way that things just kind of fit quite snug in there. And then this is the thing that differentiates this system from a couple other ones, is the microphone that I went with. So again, I said I went with the SM35, and like I said, I've been singing on SM58s. That's where you start when you're in vocal jazz choirs. And so I have to read the instructions, but I just really wanted to do an unboxing to kind of show what you're getting when you open the packaging. And the reason that I'm doing this is because, I mean, besides being very, very, very excited, I'm also trying to serve as a resource, because I couldn't find this information anywhere, and it's really important to me to make healing accessible to as many people as possible. And that means, you know, kind of sharing the things that I've been learning along the way as far as navigating the remote sound healing experiences and sound healing offerings. So this part of the video is pretty much done. This is just my unboxing, and then I think I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. It's so funny, this is like Christmas. I couldn't wait. That's why we're in my bedroom. We're in my bedroom. I don't mind the rose quartz on the pillows. I was just so excited. So again, like, this is what you get. And then in this little baggie here, we've got, this is to cover the mouthpiece of the microphone. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited to figure out. I think it's pretty easy. So what would happen is, this is my headset, and it would go around my head and on like a geese, I believe. And the microphone is right here pointing directly at my mouth. So that would go on. This would be plugged into the body pack, which would then be somewhere on my person. And then the receiver would communicate with the body pack, and that's what makes it wireless. Yeah, and what I love about this guy is that actually, this is the battery, so I can't even do anything because I need to charge this all up. But this is the battery that will go into the body pack. And what's cool is that you can you can push the battery if you get an extra one, which I will, because I don't like running out of stuff. I don't like running out of juice on things. So the battery, which needs to be charged before use, can also plug directly in here and receive a charge. So if you have a second battery, one can be in your body pack, and then the other can be charging while you're working. And from all of my research, these last for quite a bit of time. So I'll put more information into the comments. Excuse me, I'll put more information into the description. But yeah, I'm really excited to share this part of the journey, because I think, like I said, it's kind of confusing. It can be really confusing, and I feel a little lucky. Like I've done a lot of recording through like in my computers, in my music studio in my house. I have like a little setup with a really great vocal microphone and some monitors, and I do use it as a music studio, and I do recording. And so when it came time to offer a couple of things during the pandemic, I was able to get away with it with some good like spatial microphones, but no vocalizing. And so I feel, you know, I'm happy to have a little bit of insight into this part of sound healing. And I just like, it's my hope that it becomes available to more and more folks. So I think I'm gonna charge this baby up, and in my next video, I will show you how it all comes together. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked what I had to say, and consider subscribing. Bye. Okay, so we're now in my studio, and I've set things up kind of just to see, like this isn't exactly how I would set anything. First of all, I've got a mic here for the bowls, and then I've also got a mic for my vocals. You're not hearing that right now. All you're hearing is from my iPhone, like you were earlier on the other part of the video in my bedroom. So now we're in my studio, and so right now I've set it up so that it's hooked up to my computer. So I use the Scarlett, the Focusrite Scarlett, with the 2 inputs. I hook that up to my MacBook Pro, and then I plug in this microphone, which is just a Sennheiser that I use for my instruments usually. So that is hooked up to the Scarlett going through my computer system. And then it was so easy to connect this mic. So as I mentioned before, like I kind of showed you the back of the receiver when I was unboxing it. And so basically in the back of it, there's a mic output. You take that mic output and connect it to the Focusrite Scarlett input. And so I'm recording to 2 channels, and it was very easy. So now I am going to give a little sound demonstration to kind of show what is possible. So I hope you enjoy. I will answer any questions if you drop them into the comment. Hopefully this is of use. And if there are any other kind of videos you'd like for me to share with regard to building my practice, please let me know.